Hello everybody! So I have been requested so many times to do a hair care routine, and I thought that now that I'm finished university I might as well take you guys through my full hair care routine. But yeah, before we start, I have a whole video about how I got my hair long and shiny and thick and into good condition again after damaging it so badly. I have a before and after picture in that video. Some of the tips that I talked about in the other hair care video I did. Every time I film, every time! Sorry about that. Yeah, some of the tips I talked about in my other video are scalp massage, using high quality hair ties, DIY hair masks, argan oil, avoiding overwashing your hair, starting off with a good haircut instead of constantly getting trims, taking vitamins and fish oil capsules, avoidance of heat styling where possible, avoidance of using a lot of hair dye, and using good products. So I link that video in the description box for any of you who haven't seen it yet. So now onto this groundbreaking episode of Melanie's videos. I tell a lie! So I get oily roots and dry ends, and for that reason I try to avoid overwashing my hair in line with what I said in my other video. You need to allow the natural oils in your scalp to come out and come down the hair shaft and work their magic. Otherwise you'll end up with, you know, a dry scalp and hair that looks less than healthy, which, let's be honest, you wouldn't be bothering watching a hair care video if you wanted disgusting hair. You want thick, lustrous, healthy hair, and the thicker and better condition your hair gets, you need to adapt your hair care routine appropriately. One of those is wrong. So I wash it on average about twice a week, and if I'm feeling that it's looking a little greasy or sticky mickey, sorry, this is supposed to be PG, I'll use a little bit of the Baptiste, see, I can't speak, that's one of my things, Baptiste dry shampoo. And I love this one. I was talking about this in my spring favourites, current favourites video recently. And it's important to say before I get into this video that the number one thing that you need to do to get your hair into really good condition and get it long and, you know, strong and just generally nice and the way you want it is consistency, and you need to eat a good diet. I'm not saying you need to cut out anything or cut out treats. I'm not saying that. I just mean that you need to include a lot of protein and healthy fats, because these are what the building blocks of your hair are. It's like a little house, and the fats and the proteins are the bricks. Anyway, here are my current favorite products. Favorite hair products. These are the things I'm loving right now. Also, before we start, I just want to say in terms of the style, literally if you want these kind of full-on bangs, print off a picture of Zooey Deschanel and go in and just say, I want this, give me this, do this to my face and my head and my hair, and I want half face, half bangs. Let me know if you say fringe or bangs wherever you're from, and also let me know if you have bangs or fringe, because we can start a little club, okay? I am currently loving the entire Garnier Ultimate Blends range. They're a new range and there's loads of different types. The shampoos, they're so good. They're absolutely class. And every time after I wash and condition my hair, I apply a mask. So I'll either use coconut oil or any drugstore mask. I find that they're all pretty good. It's more about the consistency, as I'll talk about later. And then I always follow it up with a hair oil, be it argan oil or an oil blend, and I rub that right into my ends. To protect my hair from heat damage, I'll always use a heat defense spray. And when it comes to styling, I love the Elnet hairspray. You can't go wrong with that. And I love this Lush yellow hair gel for up styles. This is what I imagine E.T.'s shite looks like. So, day one hair. I like to let my hair dry with the air dry. Usually what I'll do is I'll split my hair down the middle and I'll put it into two little kind of Pippi Longstocking braids, and I'll let it kind of air dry enough before I go to bed, so that I'm not going to bed with like soaking wet hair. I just kind of go to bed when it's a little bit damp, and then the next morning it's lovely and loose and you've got gorgeous natural waves. For day two hair, I will straighten it. So I'm currently on day two hair and I use my Dove Heat Protect spray, which is a new one. I just kind of cycle through different heat protect sprays all the time because I don't think it necessarily matters which one, but I'm loving the smell of this one right now. It's very springy, summery, and just all the Dove products. Dove is a great brand, and I mainly love Dove actually for, you know, their Love Your Body campaign and stuff like that. Just go Dove! Yeah, so I'll spray that over my hair and I'll straighten it with my GHD hair straightener, which I'll show you here. I've had this for years and I absolutely love it, but I think it's about to die because it just keeps kind of like beeping, and I just don't want it to break. I love it so much, and they are pretty expensive, but I got this as a Christmas present, so it was worth it. It's way worth it. And you can also do waves and things like that with this, which is fantastic. So yeah, I'll straighten it, and then this is day 2 hair. So I'll kind of just leave it like this, or sometimes I'll do a fancy nice up style with it or something like that. And as you can see, the ends of my hair are in great condition. I don't have I have very few split ends, and I'll just try and show you a close-up there. When I realised I wanted to grow my hair long, I just went and I got all the dead hair cut, and I know it's really hard to, you know, get more cut off than you want. Like, you're wanting to grow your hair and then the hairdresser says that this much of it is damaged and you need to cut it off before you start growing it long. She's right, and just do it, because if your hair is all brittle and broken and stuff like that down the shaft, it will just keep breaking up and up and up and up. So even though your hair is growing from the roots, it's breaking up this way and you're not getting your hair any longer. So you need to start with good conditioned nice hair and keep it that way, and then maintain the condition of it along the growth journey to the lovely long Rapunzel hair. For day 3, I usually do some waves, some nice loose waves, and I've been loving this Babyless or Babyliss Pro wand recently. It's very, very good, very easy to use. I do it a little bit arseways, as you can see here, but sure, that's the way I do everything. My own backwards melly way. And once you kind of put your hair into these lovely kind of waves or curls, there's so many different styles you can do, you know, half up, half down, or kind of have it all up, or it's just nice to kind of have a different hairstyle a few times a week. And yeah, I just like mixing it up that way. Then the next day I'll wash my hair again, so it kind of just goes in a cycle like that. And sometimes if I'm not going anywhere or leaving the house, I just don't do anything to it. I leave it the way it was after day 1, where I put it in the braids and I let it go into natural waves overnight. And I'll just leave it that way sometimes for a week or 2 weeks if I want to give my hair a bit of a break. And that's pretty much it, guys. Like, they're the products I'm currently loving, and like I said in my other video, I love the Tresemme brand and I love the L'Oreal Elvive brands. I never buy expensive fancy hair care stuff. Most of my stuff is from the drugstore. The oil I got in a hairdresser's, but I often buy argan oils and stuff that they sell in the drugstore or Tesco's, like supermarkets in the hair section. It's more so about the consistency than the actual products you're using, to be quite honest with you. If you're using, you know, a good quality hair mask, or even just like the olive oil or coconut oil, like I said a couple of times a week, your hair will be in great condition if you do it consistently. Just, you can't do it once a month and hope that there's going to be some change. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you found it helpful. And if you'd like me to do any sort of hairstyle videos or anything like that, just let me know, because I do kind of try out a lot of different styles. I love experimenting and stuff like that, because when you get your hair down this long, and I had it cut, like, it was actually a lot longer than this, you'll probably remember from older videos, but it's down to, or past my boobies, and I just like messing around with it, because it's like playing with a little Barbie doll. Barbie doll that looks nothing like a Barbie doll. Yeah, if you enjoyed this, please give me a thumbs up and leave a comment, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys. So here's a link to my last video, which is a review and demo of some sonic cleansing brush systems. Please like this video and add it to favorites, or leave a comment, or subscribe for more videos.